Breaking news coming in on the broadcast. Hours to go for the Alaska summit between Trump and Putin, and there is a cryptic post that's come in from Donald Trump. In his typical style, he has put out that message on social media. 2 words, that's what he's put out: high stakes, and with a bunch of exclamation marks. That's Donald Trump for you, telling what really lies ahead in terms of this meeting. It is high stakes, and that's exactly what needs to now be spoken about. In fact, let's get in my colleague Arjun Samar Mahindran, who joins us for more on this. Now, Arjun, at the end of the day, what needs to be kept in mind is the stakes really couldn't have been higher for Russia, for Ukraine, for America, for EU, for NATO, for everyone. And I think that's exactly why this summit is keeping the world on the edge.
That's absolutely right, Gauri. The stakes just could not be higher. And Donald Trump, in fact, reiterating that just moments before he actually leaves the White House and the base Edmonton for Alaska's Anchorage. He's stated to land there around 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and he'll proceed to meet his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin. Now, the meeting will take place anywhere between 1 a.m. to 3 p.m., we are told to believe. And the leaders will be meeting initially with just their translators behind closed doors. The duration of the meeting is not being confirmed as yet. It will go on as and how things actually progress between the leaders, and this will be followed by a detailed joint statement by both the leaders and their teams that are accompanying him. Now, the leaders here are also being accompanied by senior officials from the administrations, and mind you, the number of these senior officials is same from the US as it is from the Russia, just like their security details about which we told you just a short while ago. Back to you, Gauri.
Right, and Arjun, while we talk about these high stakes that are there, one can speculate whether or not there'll actually be a communique or not, because the last time Trump and Putin met, there was actually no communique when they met in Helsinki. So which is why the world really is on the edge, and the stakes could not be any higher. Stay with us. I want to now walk our viewers through some more news that's coming in with regards to how things are actually unfolding. Viewers, in terms of the stage being set for the Trump-Putin meeting, in fact, shortly is when Donald Trump is set to depart for Alaska, and a mega meeting will take place in the next few hours. Team of negotiators that will fly with Trump has also come out, and let's get Arjun back with us to talk more about what this could mean. Now, Arjun, the list that we are seeing in terms of who all that are going to accompany Donald Trump is going to be very interesting, very important. Walk us through who all will be part of the American delegation.
Well, some really notable names here. We've got Secretary of State Marco Rubio to begin with. Then we've got the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. And here I'd also like to mention Scott Bessent's latest statement, in fact, that came in just only a few hours ago, where he also talked about possible additional secondary sanctions against India if these talks do not yield any consolidated outcomes, as you were mentioning. Apart from that, Howard Lutnick and John Ratcliffe will also be accompanying the U.S. president. While on the other side of the aisle, Gauri, Putin's advisor Yuri Yashikov, we've got Sergei Lavrov and other high-level officials coming in from the Russian side as well. Gauri, back to you.
I think Steve Witkoff being part of this delegation also tells you that, or in fact is hinting to the possibility that it may not just be about Russia-Ukraine, it may be much more than that. In fact, many people speculate that when Trump and Putin meeting will actually take place, which is set to be the next couple of hours, the two leaders may look to chart out a bigger course and draft something more than just specifically the war.
That's absolutely correct. There are multiple facets to this war, Gauri. Ukraine definitely being the biggest and the most prominent, but there's other facets like global shipping routes, international trade, international energy prices, border security, and multiple other issues that will also be, of course, under the anvil of discussion at this all-important meet in Alaska's Anchorage.
I believe it there, Arjun, joining us with that update, viewers.